Good morning. I got my van back, my all-wheel drive lifted express, and driving it. And guess what? It's got a leak where the engine meets the transmission where the inspection cover is. So I did a little research, and it could be coming from the torque converter, the front seal, or the pump. Now, when you pay someone over $2,500, especially a reputable transmission shop like Amco, you would think that they would, I don't know, make sure that it's not leaking, replace the seal, make sure that the customer's happy. Now, it is covered under warranty, but the thing is that it's a hassle for me to keep taking my van there, especially when they're not answering the phone. They haven't answered the phone since they gave me my van back. No, period. Haven't answered the phone one time. So it means I have to drive out of town to take my van there, which means I have to take both vans to drop this one off again. And the thing is that while they had my van and before I had paid them, they answered every single call. But now they can't answer at all. Not one call. Not one. You know, it makes me mad because, like I said, I paid these people thousands of dollars to do my transmission because they were supposed to be reputable. And it turned out that, this has been a big inconvenience for me. It's a really big inconvenience for me because I have other things that I have to do. I have other vans that I have to take care of. I have responsibilities with my family and my bills and everything else that I have to take care of. And for me to spend my hard-earned gas money to take it all the way up there, and for them to keep it for however long after I've already paid them thousands of dollars to do it, is just a big no-no. So I'm gonna see what these transmission shops and these repair shops, they need to if they mess up something, they need to start paying for your gas for their screw up. You're putting in more than just the $2,500 or whatever it is to get your transmission fixed if it's not repaired correctly. Your time is valuable. There's a lot that goes in it. I'm pretty pissed right now, but I'm hoping that my van will be ready next month because I plan on taking another trip next month. I want to move my vans down to New Mexico to my property. And I'm sitting in the van with the transmission leak right now because my other van is in the shop getting some suspension and brake work done. So really I have no choice but to wait for that van to get done, which might be a week or two, because I was supposed to be going out of town in this van. Now, it's not leaking ungodly or anything like that, but it's enough for it to drip on the ground, and that's considered a decent leak. Now, if it was just sweating or something like that, maybe I wouldn't sweat it so much, but it's actually drip. So, I don't know. I just know that I won't be dealing with Amco transmission any longer. And this particular transmission shop. You know, they when I had called them in the beginning and asked them how much it was for the transmission rebuild, they told me $2,200. Now, it was a blizzard, and I had both of my vans with me, and we had to get ready to get on the road. So we drive the van all the way there, and Danny tells me it's $2,350. So it went up $150 just from the time that I got off the phone with him to the time we had got there already. And then $2,350 turned into $2,510 or something like that once it was paid. Now, when we got the van back, I did notice a smell, like a differential or burnt smell, but I thought that was just the mechanic smell, them having oil all over the van, yada yada yada. And got on the road, and the differential was leaking really bad, the transmission was leaking really bad. They didn't hardly fix anything. There's still transmission fluid coming out of the breather hose. So what did they do? Bare minimum, apparently. Anyway, guys, don't just take a mechanic's word for it when they say it's fixed. Always test drive it.